Right, viewers all over the world. Once again, I welcome you to the program People and Culture. And today we are going to talk about traditional institution in Africa. And our point of call today is one place that I've told you that one day I'll get there and we'll see. To the glory of God who are here. Permit me to inform you for free that I am right at the palace of His Royal Highness, the Ohi of Okene. Your Highness, sir.
Thank you. You're highly welcome.
You're welcome to USTV Africa.
Thank you.
First of all, before we go fully into the program,
Yeah.
I will appreciate you telling our viewers, my mouth is small to mention your name, but I will appreciate if you tell our viewers, especially those that are watching us out of Nigeria, your name, sir.
I am His Royal Highness, like Dr. Isamo Mamokataji, the Ohi of Okene.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
A lot of people all over the world have heard the name Okene. Ordinarily, if you hear Okene, you begin to think of cities like New York, Mexico, like the I in US, so is Okene in Kogi State. Briefly, if you are to describe Okene in your own terms, what will you say about Okene as a city?
Okene is a spiritual home, blessed with whatever you think is humanly possible for Almighty God to do for our people who are fit to live together for life to continue amicably. It's a land of peace, land of tranquility, land of love. That if you hear the word Okene, you'll be scared. But the time you come there and be part and parcel of those people, either being transferred there or you have any reason to be there, you will not like to leave them again because of their hospitality. So Okene is a home of peace, home of joy, and we are proud to belong to this part of the world because of what God has given us. We are situated within the mountains, and all these mountains surrounding us are full of, natural minerals, gold, silver, name them. We have them around us in Okene. And our forefathers decided to come and live in this area for safety. Because during during this, we have heard about the jihadist war, the one that captured places like Ilorin, where they are
from the north up to Kwara
State, Kwara, another thing. And they are bearing either emir, because of, the title given to them by their captors.
Anywhere they conquer them, install
anywhere
the king,
they install the
and
king, they are named the emir. And they tried people in Nigeria here, and they were chased back. We call it during the time of they came and they couldn't conquer our people because our people, they are archers, they are hunters, and they are very perfect in making use of bow and arrow. So these jihadists were actually came, but they were chased out. They were driven back by our forefathers who are good archers. They were aiming at their horses. That was their target.
Oh, the horse is the carrier.
Once
the horse is down, the rider will go down.
Once the horse is down, that's the end of the others. The rider will be rolling around the hill, and easily now they couldn't succeed, and that is why we are up to today. From yesteryears, we have Uhinoi of Ebira land.
Not the emir of Okene or emir of Ebira land or Hinoi of Ebira land.
Yes, those people came and chased them.
Allah.
And, just because our people have fear of God, and fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. They know, they are happy with where they met themselves, because people in US, people in Saudi Arabia, people name them in China. That was where God feels it fits them. So we are content I mean, we are contented with
The place God
where
has
we find
located
Okene,
you.
where we find ourselves now, because I mean that we are not lacking anything. It's natural. All our land very soil, I mean very fertile for farming. And our people are mainly farmers, hunters, in olden days. But now that we have these minerals now being discovered now, they started learning handwork, and before you know, they become craftsmen. So that is why we are always happy and contented that we are living in Okene and we belong to Okene, and we ever continue to admire Okene.
Your Highness, sir, uh, every community have indigenous and settlers. If you go to some places, they have clans. There are some towns that are owned by more than five families. There are others that are owned about two, four, and like that. If you talk about Okene, who are the real owners of Okene?
Oh, you see, we have, in terms of clan, we have about 54 clans.
Wow. 54.
54 clans. Yeah, we have Okene. Okene is having 12 clans. Okobi 7 and Agada 5. Ihima is having 6. Adavi is having 5. And Eika is having 6. Then the remaining are on Ajakuta side here. And altogether we have 54 clans. And we are Republican in nature. We don't practice dynasty. The Ohino we have been having, anybody out of these clans, anybody can become the Ohino of Ebira, because we are Republican in nature and we don't practice dynasty. Then you see, one thing is funny. One thing is funny about my people here. We love strangers more than ourselves. I can cite examples. You see, during crisis like this, with clannish, crisis and other things, while people were running, natives were running up and down, climbing hills. You see an Igbo man in his
comfortably seated in
his shop. Then you see the Hausa people selling their tomatoes. You see the Yoruba people, they're selling clothes. They are not roughened. They are not, being disturbed.
Nobody bothered them.
Even if in the house in which they rent or which they build, people will love strangers more than ourselves. That is why it's a land for all. We have the Igbo community, the Hausa community, the Yoruba community, the Edo community. We have them in the land. And we even co-opt them into our council so that they can be part and parcel of us. And whatever is the latest, whatever is the news, they can disseminate it to their people. So to the extent that if we have any occasion here, they invite their obis, their obas, and their obanedos and the emirs from far north, east, west, name them to come and rejoice with us, because their people here are very more comfortable than the indigenous, just because of the love we made that our forefathers have for strangers. Because for you to even slap a stranger, a landlord will come and cry that why don't you come and knife him instead of tampering of a stranger. So this has been in existence, and as you see me now, I'm as of age, I'm about 72 years old now, because I was born January 3rd, 1953. As far back as about the year of independence, 1960-61, I was already in primary school. I know of an Igbo man who sells Okrika, second-hand materials. We refer to as Okrika. He was living with my father. He was in my father's house, outside with his family. When the war broke in 1966, by that time I was about going to secondary school in primary. So I'm going to secondary school. You know what happened?
Yes, sir.
Because the lives of Igbos are not safe, there's a rabbi here and there. My father relocated the Igbo man in front of our house, right inside, and asked one of my sisters to come to the front of the house.
So that you'll be protected. People will not know that he's
this man was
there.
with us throughout the war. It was after the war he decided to go home and find out about his people he left home. So for this, I'm just sharing the love there for strangers. You know, So those people that knows that this man was here, oh, he has gone home because everybody, east or west, north or south, Igbos are going to now because of Okene, we call it Okene war, because of Erekojuku and so on. So, and that it's not only my father that did it. So many people, so many of them were protected, and they couldn't go home until after the war. When it was announced that the war is over, then they now said to let them go home. Some are from Owe, from Okigwe, and they are going to see the family they left behind. This is just to show you the love we have for school.
Thank you very much. I think I am a testament to this. I've been privileged. I schooled in Lokoja. I had many Ebira friends, and I will testify to that. Then, Your Highness, being the paramount ruler of the community, you know more about the culture of the people than those of us from the outside world.
Of course.
What is the belief, the attitude of the Ebira people towards intertribal marriage? Do you allow your daughters marry other tribes?
Into tribal marriage, like myself, I am going to start. Charity begins at home. Let me start from myself. But two of my daughters now are married to non-native. To Nupe man, one to Nupe man, and one to people from Abaji. There's no way you can define love. And God has his ways of doing things. I was thinking before that a stranger was okay to come and seek my daughter's hand in marriage over my dead body. But you know what happened? Those of them that brought their husband and they are no natives, I can tell you, they are my everything today. The care they have for their father, they don't even have it for their husband. You get what? And this makes us to know, because like the one from Abaji, funny enough, the emir of Abaji, he has to be here for the marriage. He was here live or physically, and the son is a prince, and my daughter is a princess. They now came together, and now they are living amicably. Life well doing in Abuja, in their place of land. One again, the one I said is married to Nupe, is in Canada now with her husband and siblings. They are enjoying their life.
All right.
So it's only if you don't know, or if you localize yourself, if you are not vast, if you are not travel far if you are not travel far and you are not current, it is then you think you are okay for where you. No. We are now in the supersonic age. For that reason, anywhere, anywhere can be your home, provided you can make it fit for yourself to be a home.
Thank you. On a final note, Your Highness, sir, I will want you to disabuse the mind of outsiders that think negatively about the Ebira people. Once they hear Ebira, what they think is different. I've been here for about 3, 4, 5 days now. And I don't want to talk because my wife is going to watch this program. I'm not planning to go back immediately because of the hospitality and reception I have in Okene. Yes, the atmosphere is fine, everywhere is peaceful. But outsiders that have not been here, how will you want to disabuse their mind from this negative thought about
one of their reasons is political, purely political. You get what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
One of their reasons is purely political. Then the type of culture we have as a Ebira nation is quite different from any other places. Then these cultures, we know their function and what the impact on our lives. And we don't just set them. There is a particular culture that is during a particular period of the year, season of the year, that is being carried out. That one, people that have worked at farm will come home to marry. We call that one Ichane festival. Okay. Because if you want to come and marry, you have to be tested at farm by presenting yourself for beating, that will show that you'll be able to endure.
You're man enough to endure.
Come rain comes, you'll be able to endure and you are mature to marry. So that culture If you don't know and you are an outsider, you think, these people are very barbaric. So they can use big sticks and be beating themselves, and they are happy.
Just like the Fulani too does.
No, theirs is quite different because our own belief, our forefathers, why we run to accept that beating is that once you are beaten with that stick, you will not be sick till next year. Same period next year. Our forefathers, they discover that period and they pray to God for safety. We have our reason. That is why, because some of my friends, when I was schooling in Lagos at Okene, when I was doing my professional studies in education, they said they were passing through Okene, and in getting to total area there, a big juju was coming. But what surprised them is that the big stick they are carrying, if they hit anybody with it, that person will be happy. What sort of people are this? I said, okay. Then I said, oh, people you see that are happy now, some were not well before that festival. Once you have been taught with that stick you're seeing now, you'll be cured and you'll not be sick until that particular festival next year. Said,
that cane is not a punishment, but a solution.
No. It's a solution to sickness. For good health.
I'm hearing this for the first time.
Yes, we don't tell them because you are pushing me. You are pushing me to vibrate, and you want to know more about it.
It's a rare privilege.
You see, you got what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Then, people, if you come during the Channel Festival and see the big stick people that come, these people, they are animals, they are barbaric. How can they be? What? Everybody will be running away. That is the tradition. Because the belief is that the masquerade, they are the people that, dead and alive. Whichever way you put it, they are not ordinary.
Yes, they are spiritual.
They are spiritual. They are seeing what you cannot see with your ordinary eyes. That belief is there. You get what I'm saying? Then, why they think we are difficult is that there is a particular festival, we call that one Ikwechi. After whatever you see, you be going to, it's during between wet season and dry season. So that period of dry season, after harvesting or some form of your food in the granary, you have to come home for Equity Festival. This one is a taboo for women to be out at night. So strangers will be surprised that a whole night, how can they? And immediately anybody comes to you, will know that, like Fazina, during Equity Festival, women don't go out. Even people traveling from far and there will have to wait until, because it's from 8 p.m. 7:38 p.m. to 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. This period, no woman is allowed to come out because it's a taboo. Any woman that dare sneak to see the masquerade will become barren. You will never have issue. If he has before or 3 or 2, you will never have issue again. Because it's a taboo. And
this is the culture of the
people, and the belief is there. Try it and see. You get what I'm saying? So people will have
Your Highness, and this culture from ages has been maintained up to this time.
Up to tomorrow. The custodians are still there. The custodians are still there, and the remains of the power they use is going from one generation to other. And they are still maintained. They will build a special house for it. You get what I'm saying?
Every culture, like you're in Lagos.
Good. Then
it's traditional.
Incantation, sacrifice, everything will be going there. Means still showing that the God of the people is still there and need to be appeased in order to get you ready for the next festival. And the belief is there that once you are able to keep to these rules and regulations, you will not have any problem in your life. Your children will be well to do, because if I go memory lane now, I can tell you of, the positions Ebira DJ have held in the past. The first SFG during the time of God and Ebira. It was the training and the prayers our forefathers offered, and the masquerade and all this that is manifesting.
The blessing of your ancestors
is still there, working on us up to tomorrow.
Yes.
And belief is what counts. For some people's belief are not strong. There are people that even call themselves Christian or Muslim, but their faith is not strong. But once you are strong and you are very much with your God, you will never condemn anything culture, because it has people generation upon generation have
The
succeeded.
people's way of life.
They have succeeded. That is history now. History is people's way of life, as we have said it now. So, and no event, no history. So our forefathers, they have arranged this for us, and it's a stepping stone, because if you keep to their lane, you will continue to rise higher and higher in life. That's why you can see the development. We don't have very much, government establishment here, but if you see the development going on, Fauzi was just using this as view when he built an upstairs there. It's not that there's any company that is going to, but it's a blessed land. That whatever you have and have faith in what you are doing, you succeed. So a question of tribal marriage is a thing of the past. We now embrace. So as we are married from, people coming to marry our own daughter, so also our sons are going out to marry, because what is important is the love.
I thank you so much, and viewers, I would want to step my band by taking the time of His Highness longer than this. I count myself very lucky and a rare privilege to have you on the station today with one of the king that is valued and respected. Your Highness, we value and appreciate your time so much, and on behalf of the management team of USTV Africa, we thank you so much for being with us on this program, and we hope again to be with you on another edition of this program at another time.
Thank you very much. You have made my day.
God bless you,
and
sir.
I'm really impressed by your seeking and pushing questions that really gave me a sense of direction.
Thank you,
so
sir.
Anytime you are prepared to come, I'm always at your service.
Thank you, sir. Your Highness. Your Highness.
Thank you very much.
USTV, Unity Star Television, always ahead.